Well guys, here's what we're going to build today. Honey Locust. That's a little short of 14 inches. It's really pretty. I did something different on the bottom. Let me show you real quick, real fast if I can. There you go. There's an insert with my logo and pertinent information. Other than that, let's go make it. All right, friends, fellow turners, just whoever's looking. This is a large piece of honey locust. There you go. Almost. I had to think about it for a second. Sorry about that. Large piece of honey locust. Been out there in a pile for quite a while. As you can see, it was full of ants and bugs, and I sprayed it a few days ago and got rid of those. That's one reason I let it sit for a few days after it had the spray on it. I didn't want to be breathing those spray because it had a whole colony of ants in it. But this side's a little bit on the, well, I don't even know what you call it. I guess it's plain old rotten, but it appears, you know, once you get past this right here, it appears to be pretty solid. It does have a couple cracks in it that concern me. I've got faceplate on the other side. You can't see it. I used a big Forstner bit, 4-inch, I believe. Maybe a nice flat, and it has 8.5-inch deck screws in it. And the wood is really solid. I had to drill it. I couldn't just put them in. So that's really a good sign. What I'm gonna do now, I've got this side grinder with a cutter on it. And what I'm going to do is basically just clean some of this off right here. I don't really like using this thing. It can be hazardous to your health. Hold on a minute. And I'm going to use my face shield because it throws stuff everywhere. And don't take a one chunk in your eye and you're out of commission for a little while. So this is probably the wisest thing you can do. I hit solid wood there. That was the objective. I wanted to see how far down it was till I hit solid. And there you go, and that's about as solid as it gets. So I'm going to come in here. Probably going to turn relatively slow for me. And stand way to the side. See, that is really solid. And I'll be using my not yet world famous beaver. I'm going to put the face thing back on and unlock it. It's not quite in balance here. I probably could take a chainsaw and balance it, but it's not that bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right here. You know, just whittle it down and come out with probably $300-400. Ooh-wee. Alright, I got it pretty flat now. Looks like I got some pretty solid wood there. Boy, that Honey Locust is pretty wood, isn't it? So I got it flat enough down, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off and take it over to the bandsaw and set it down right here. That way it's easier to do. It won't take long. I decided to go ahead and cut these corners off because I don't know for sure what's under here. I don't see anything here and here that makes it really look solid. Something right there, but it seems to be minor. So let's do that. It won't take but a minute. Well, it's a whole lot around there now. I just wanted to check this to just get a good idea. It's 14 inches. 14, I'm probably not going to leave it this deep. The top's not level, but I'm going to probably, it's going to be 14 by 4 probably, in that neighborhood. But it could be a pretty mold, but it does have some serious ugliness about it up here. And I think it might be wise to come over here first. And we'll look at it. Because this is why it's out of balance right here. It's much thicker right here, see? So it'd be better if I cut this off and got it in balance. Alright, I got you in there. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see because I got to be in front of it. But I also see, I've seen it on several videos I watch. Things out of balance and people wondering why, and they never look at the back side. You know, I mean, it's thicker. You got to take it off somewhere and keep getting it from there. That ain't gonna cut it. You got to straighten that backside out. And normally, if it's close, I only come over here, you know, just to get the lip of the bow. But this one's a little more than that, so I'm gonna come all the way over to the faceplate and make sure it's holding okay. We're in good shape here. Yeah, you see there how bad it is? Whew, it's hot with this long sleeve thing on. See where we are. Well, we still got a ways to go. See, right here, this hasn't been touched yet. There's a lot of rock right there, isn't there? And you can sort of get past it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it down until we're past this. This is the, where the pith was right here, see? So that's why these cracks are here. But I need to go down past right to there. So it'll be a little shallower bow, but so what, right? Better shallow bow than no bow. All right, what are we doing? We're going to finish making it to the round. And we're going to round this corner here. Then I guess we'll come back here and get it past that rock. Now I'm going to take about another inch or so out of this right here at the top. See, that tells you. See, when you do this, you'll air come out right here and right here. Nothing here. So this crack is solid right through here. But I'm only going to use a lip. So I think I can just fix it. And then when I hollow out the inside, it'll be from here, so it'll be alright. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this and this and this. And you see anything else in it? Yeah, I'm going to put a little CA right there. I'm going to go ahead and clean up a little more of that. And the bottom naturally. Put the bottom down another 1/4 inch or so. And then we'll work on getting it really smooth. I think it's going to be good. Really pretty. Look at all the, especially right in here. Look at all these colors and stuff. Grain patterns. So I'm going to fix that right there. Now. Go. I'll flatten the bottom. I think I'm going to put a recess in it. Not sure. We'll see what it looks like. I do. It's going to be the big one. This is what I need. Going to straighten that bottom up and clean that up right there. That looks about right. A little wider than what I want, but it'll work. First coat to soak it up. This is water-based, so it's going to raise the grain, and I'll just sand it again with 320 after it sits up a while. I may put 2 on before I sand it, just to make sure I get it. And they're really good. I like to take a paper towel and work it in real good. You gotta do it pretty fast though. I don't want it to dry in my, or to wad up in my dovetail. It all went dull, which tells you it really soaked it up. I'm gonna let that dry and do it again. Isn't that nice? All right, guys. Next step's flip it around. I got company heading this way, so I'll probably change places, like right here. I don't drill the center out because I leave it there as long as I can, and I hollow this part right here as best I can. Sometimes it's not very easy. But now you may be asking what this is. Well, this is a welder's leather sleeve. I used to do a lot of welding, and I dug this out and put it under there so it would stay, because all this stuff flies and hits this arm, and the only way I can protect it is to wear a long sleeve smock. And today's supposed to be 100 degrees. I have air conditioning in here, but it's in the other room, and I get the, what do you call it, the overflow. So it don't stay too cool in here. Let me see. I mean, this is, believe it or not, it's 83 right here where we're standing. See, 83 is pretty warm, guys. So see, what I'm gonna do is now, I wish that handle wasn't there. I'm going to come in here and hollow this part right here all the way over to here, and I'll be using the long, heavy round cutter too. There we are. We're 1001. Shoot you a little different angle this time. Alright, I'm going to try this without my sleeve, see how it works. I've also got a different tool rest on it, if you'll notice. One of my homemade ones. He just way back when I first started turning, and I had that little Harbor Freight lathe, and of course it had a shorter post, so I had to extend the post on them all. So let's see, what are we going to do here? Let's go, boys. $1,001. Okay, I'm sanding with a 2-inch disc now, but this is an air drill. I have a couple of them back when I used to build airplanes, but it has a forward and reverse, and it doesn't turn too fast, but it really seems to do a good job, and it's easy to get into there. Oh yeah, feels much better. There you are. I'll see you tomorrow. Look at there. Well, it's been 2 days since I've been out here messing with this thing. Just had a lot of other stuff come up. It really, the wood moved quite a bit. I mean, look at there. But, you know, there's no cracks or nothing. Just wood movement, which is pretty normal. But it's too thin to turn down, so I went ahead and run some steel wool on it, got it pretty smooth. Yeah, if memory serves me right, just don't put a trust in that now. I got like 3 or 4 coats of sealer and 2 coats of of poly on it. And normally I don't quite put that much, but this is pretty porous wood, so I wanted to get a smooth finish. So now I'm going to go with the axe paste here, and we're going to see if we can get a shine out of it. I'm expecting a great deal. You never know, I might surprise myself. You know, you don't have to use gobs and gobs of this stuff. You just got to coat it. And I've seen people just put gobs on it, and you're just wasting it. It's too valuable to waste. So let's spread it out a little bit. And riding a roller coaster. Yeah, it's sort of scary going that fast. I might have to use the bill thing on this. Well, there you are. It's all finished. Of course, this is about the same picture as the front, but I just wanted to show it to you again. I think it turned out quite well. It had to sit a pretty long time in between turnings and it warped, so I was afraid to spin it at a high speed to really get the super shine on it. I'm afraid it might have come flying apart, and I didn't need that, that's for sure. So hope you enjoyed this video. As of now, I plan on making more. So, you know, tell your friends, subscribe, and as usual, call your mama, and we'll see you on the next one.